Hello, you beautiful people. I was trying to zoom this in. Let's see if it'll zoom in now that it's like this. It will zoom in. That's a little much. We're going to zoom that out just a little. Right there, I think, is good. Hey, I'm Michael Botts, and I am a success coach. I help people succeed. And the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know there's more. Something in here is like, man, I know there's more. There's more for me to get. There's more money for me to get. There's more joy for me to get. There's more love for me to get. There's more health for me to get. And guess what happens when you get? You give. That's what happens when you get, you give. So it is a good thing to get. If someone down the road of life had told you that getting is bad, I want you to give yourself permission to get, because when you get, you give. When you get love, guess what you give? Love. When you get money, guess what you do? You buy stuff, create jobs, stimulate the economy. When you get health, guess what you do? You inspire others to be healthy. Absolutely, positively. This is everything I teach. Everything I teach about success is based on some fundamentals, some foundations. One of them is you are born, I am enough. You were born, I am enough. And I can prove it to you. You learn to walk, talk, and eat without any discouragement, depression, frustration, anxiety. You never had anxiety when you were learning to talk. You mumble something out, everybody would laugh, and you were never embarrassed. When you were eating spaghetti, and you had it all over you, and you completely, utterly failed at eating spaghetti, you didn't push mama's milk away and like, Mom, no milk for me tonight. I'm not eating right. You guys all laughed at me because I had spaghetti in my hair and in my nose and in my ears, and I'm embarrassed. That never happened. Because you were born, I am enough. But then you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And in the ocean of am I enough, you're still trying to succeed. But now all these labels start to get on you. The labels come from three places. What the grown-ups that raised you said about themselves, your personal experiences, and what the grown-ups that raised you said about you. The people of influence said about you. So these things get on you. You're ugly, you're stupid, you're fat, you're skinny, you're too tall, you're too short, your ears are big. It goes on and on and on. You're clumsy, you're athletic, but you'll never be smart. You're smart, but you'll never be athletic. You always spill the milk. You are a loser magnet. This goes on, and it covers up I am enough. And you start drowning in the ocean of am I enough. And I reach out and I grab you and I drag you back up onto the beach of I am enough, and I start resuscitating you. And you spew out doubt. You spew out fear. You spew out limiting beliefs. And you take this breath. And you realize, you remember, I am enough. And I stand you up and I aim you down the path of success. What do we know the path of success is? Paved in gratitude. This part of the show is where you get to express your gratitude. It sounds like this. I am grateful for the time I had with my wife yesterday, and I am enough. We went to a comedy show. It was fantastically funny. It was Jeff Foxworthy, and it was great. Laura Carroll, thank you for being here. Thank you for being first. And Laura Carroll says, I am grateful for Wichita, Virginia Hospital, Veterans Hospital, and its staff, who were very, very helpful and competent. I'm proud that I had a chance to experience the graciousness of this facility, and I am enough. Well, Laura Carroll, bravo, having gratitude in whatever you were doing there, because I'm sure you weren't there to celebrate something. And congratulations on seeing the gratitude of that in that moment of stress or anxiety or test or whatever it was. And bravo to the veterans facility that served her. But she just showed you how to do it. I'm grateful for. You say what you're grateful for, and then you say, I am enough. Start typing that in. Make sure you say it out your mouth, because when you say it out your mouth, it goes in your ear, down in your soul. Your soul and the universe are collaborating to make more of that happen. her husband was ill. So we're going to lift your husband up in prayer, and thank you for being here and including us in your life in these moments of stress. So as you put in your gratitudes, we're going to take some breaths. Now, these breaths are to create space, because what do we know? What do we know? Laura Carroll just told us. What do we know? Life is tough. When you wake up in the morning, life starts swinging at you. There's something wrong with your spouse. You got to pay the mortgage. You got to get the kids off to school. You got to save up for your kids' college. Something for your health. A strained relationship. All this stuff piles up on you. And these breaths are going to create space. And in that space, you can find some peace. In that space, you can find some abundance. And in that space, you can find the answer. So let's take our first breath. Ready? Are you ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Find the peace. Breathe in. The answer is right there. I'm telling you, the answer is right there. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Let it out. Yvette, thank you for being here. She says, I'm grateful for my sweetheart's daughter flying up from Turkey for Turkey Day, and for the wonderful conversation we had and the closeness we built. And I am so proud to have stepchildren that love me and fill my life with joy. I am enough. Oh, I love that one. Thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you for being here, and thank you for doing a gratitude. And I love that you're getting close with those people. That's powerful. We're going to take 2 more breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. One more. Let it out. Woo! Oh, you are going to be happy you stayed today, man. We have got something powerful to talk about today. This is what Albert Einstein wrote. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its life, its entire life, believing that it is stupid. Everybody's a genius. I've believed this for a long time. I absolutely, positively think it is the truth. And I think what happens is we get turned away from our genius. And here's the thing I want to start with. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what a stress and anxiety you're dealing with. I don't care how deep your debt is. I don't care how far down the wrong road you've went. I want to encourage you today to get back to your genius. Most of you, as I say it, your inner voice is saying, I remember what my genius was. Just 1 second, I got to grab something off my desk. And I want to encourage you that your genius is not everybody else's genius. It doesn't have to be approved by anybody else. That I made a list of things that could be genius, all right? Cooking and catering. That could be your genius. Ballet. Ballet could be your genius. And here's the deal. Oh, Michael, I'm 72. I can't do ballet anymore. Really? Could you go to the school and volunteer? Could you write a ballet? Could you go and coach young people that want to be in ballet? If ballet is your genius, you have to keep going on it. Cleaning could be your genius. I'm serious. If you love and adore cleaning, do not turn away from that. You could create a whole career, a whole business, a multi-million-dollar business out of cleaning. Drawing and art. But Michael, I'm too young. I'm only 7. I'm only 12. I'm only 13. Probably not even 7-year-old watching this, but maybe. I'm too old. I'm too young. I've already went down this path too far. Okay, I get it. You got bills. You got a mortgage. You got a family. But that doesn't mean you completely turn your back on drawing. What it means is you embrace it and spend some time on it and find a way to incorporate it in your life, because it's going to feed your soul. And when your soul's fed, you're able to feed others. Sand sculpture, meditation. What if your genius is meditation? That would be fantastic. We need someone to lead us down meditation. But Michael, I've never done it. All I know is that every time I hear about it, I'm attracted to it. Every time I drive by a synagogue or somewhere where they meditate, I'm attracted to it. Every time I see it on TV, I'm attracted to it. I know it's my genius, but I don't know what to do next. Meditate and you'll find out. And just do the next thing. Start meditating and start keeping a journal about it. Oh, this is so good. I love this. Foot massage. What if your whole genius is foot massage? But Michael, how am I going to impact the world with a foot massage? Are you kidding me? If you love and adore the foot, and you love and adore to give a foot massage, find a place where you can do that. Start doing it with your friends and create a business out of it, because you could literally save someone's life by your healing hands touching their feet. A writer. And then once we find out you're a writer, there's a million ways to go. You could write plays. You could be a ghost writer. You could be a technical writer. I know I see things on Facebook all the time. They're looking for people that can write. But I haven't had any education in it. My degree is in physical therapy, and I don't have any background in writing. That doesn't matter. It's your genius. Now here's the deal. Just because it's your genius doesn't mean it's going to be easy. But it will be fun. You will have fun doing it. This is my genius. I love this. I can do this all day, every day. I don't have to eat. I don't have to go pee. It's crazy. When I'm in this zone, I'm in my genius. I'm serving, solving, and saving, and I can do it all day, every day. I don't miss a day. I was tired this morning. When I got up, we stayed out late last night. But still, once I get here and start thinking about it and start processing and start preparing, oh my goodness, it's everything. Video production. Expanding ideas. What if you're the idea girl? What if you're the ideal girl? You set in a business. All my life I've had ideas. And you're like, that is my passion. I am an ideal girl. I'm the ideal girl. You know what you could do is you could offer a company, hey, I'm going to come and I'm just going to set in meetings. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to have a notebook and I am going to offer you ideas. If those ideas become profitable, I want some of that. I want a piece of that profit. I'm telling you, this is what's happened. You've been pushed away from your genius. You've been pushed away from your genius. Watch this now. We only got about 2 minutes left. Pay attention. Okay, this is your genius over here. And you are born and you're headed towards your genius, all right? You with me? And then something happens and it sends you off the road. Now, you could stay on this road. This could be rejection. Rejection makes you, let's say you're the ideal girl. And then you come up with an ideal and everybody's like, you know what, Susie, we don't want to hear any more of your ideas. That would be rejection. That would get you off the course. But what I want to offer you is that you could still right now get back to your genius. But then something else happens. Maybe it's approval. You know what? Our whole family's doctors. You're going to be a doctor. You wanting to be a caterer and work as a chef is not going to happen. We're not going to allow it. We will not pay for you to go to school if you're going to be a chef. So now you go back away from your genius again. But I want to offer you can still get over here to your genius. But then what else happens? Fear. What if I fail? What if I'm terrible at it? What if? The fear pulls you away from your genius and heads you back over this way. What's the last one? Am I enough? So maybe you get past all these and you're headed to your genius, and then, am I enough? And we're allowing am I enough to sabotage us from getting to our genius. I want to encourage you today to get back to your genius. I don't care what your excuse is. Your excuse, Michael, I can't. I've got diabetes. Michael, I can't because my husband is ill. You know what, Michael? I can't because I have a strained relationship with my daughter. You know what, Michael? I can't because I am deep into this business, making multi-millions. There are 80 people that are counting on me for a paycheck. I want to offer you something. Your genius will serve you, and it will serve the ones you love. So I want to encourage you to get back to your genius. If it's an hour a day, if you just took an hour a day and spent it on your genius, it would start to grow in you and it would blossom like a flower. And you would have all kinds of ideas of how to make it part of your life and incorporate it in your life. Get back to your genius. We, the world, need you in your genius. I love you. I care about you. Have a fantastic day.